What's up, guys? I know it's been like, I don't know, a couple hours since you last saw me, but I want to get back active on this channel. So somebody brought up a good, good, good point, um, and I wanted to actually address it. Don't coach me through my videos. Hold on, all right? Don't I didn't need you to coach me for years. You gonna coach me now? You take the time to fuck. Excuse me. Drop my camera. Back to what I was saying before I was coached. I want to address a message that I got. The guy's name is ShoTheEmcee. As you can see, he wrote me a story. He wrote me a lot, and yeah, I'm recording with my HD webcam because when I went to CEO 2012, I lost my USB, and I'm mad I lost my USB because now I can't show the video of me busting LaSwaga's ass in fucking DDR and all the other videos that I just had. So I'm mad about that, but hopefully I can find one. If I can't find one, then I gotta buy one, or I'm just gonna wait till I get a new camera. But fuck, man, I was bodying him in fucking DDR, man. That shit was great. They got hype and everything. It was hype. People were watching me beat his ass in DDR. But anyway, um, ShoTheEmcee sent me a storybook about Devil May Cry 5. 5, yeah, Devil May Cry 5. And how I should lift the ban, just to make it shorter, long story short, lift the ban on, not playing Devil May Cry 5 and actually give it a shot, because he felt just like how I did, how I was like, yo, I'm never going to play that game, and how it looks like shit, and the dude who made it is a faggot, and he could eat a dick and shove a computer up his ass. I said a lot of shit. I don't even remember the video. If you haven't seen it, I'll put this as a video response so you can actually see that video if you haven't seen it. But pretty much he's hyped for the game now. And from the recent trailer, I'm hyped for the game too. Like, that shit looks like it's gonna be alright. Like, and you know what's fucked up? Cause I said it to a lot of people, a lot of DMC enthusiasts, the people who love DMC, who came to me and was like, yo man, I don't think you should pass up on this. Like, way when I was like, yo, I'm gonna pass up on this game, they were like, oh, I don't think you should pass up on the game because it's gonna be beast and you're gonna eat your words. And then I would say some sly remark like, oh well, if it comes out and it's hot, I'll eat my words and I'll apologize and all this and that. You know what I'm saying? But well, that's what I was saying. So now I'm like, I think I'm gonna have to eat my words. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit looks like it's hot. You remember the trailer, right? The trailer I showed you, I was like, yo, this shit look like it's coming together. Like, when he walked up to the bouncer, and the bouncer was like, you're not on the list, and he like stole off on him, and then he wrote fuck you on it, and was like, I'm on it now, and like walked it out. I was like, yo, this dude's a beast. I mean, I think the concept, like the story, is gonna be beast, because like from what I've heard from people like Devil May Care and I Am Too God, like, who like really love Devil May Cry, the Devil May Cry story, not just the games. Like me, I didn't get deep into the story, I just got into the game. They actually watched the anime. I don't know if there's a manga, but if there was, I'm sure they read the manga. They, watch a lot of fan fiction, all this other shit. So they get deep into it. I think what's gonna happen is, well, what Devil May Cry told me was his hair, he actually transformed the Devil Trigger, and he gets the white hair and all that stuff, and then he gets so powerful that that becomes his regular form. So as you can see in Devil May Cry 5, which is a prequel to the prequel to the prequel, when he turns Devil Trigger, his coat turns red and he gets the white hair. So I'm thinking that's the route they're gonna take. But if that's the route that they take, it's gonna be so fucking beast. Cause like a lot of people don't know that. Like I didn't even know that. I didn't know that wasn't his first form. Like his first form actually was a regular looking guy, and then he got so powerful that his Devil Trigger form became his regular form, and then his new Devil Trigger form was an actual demon form. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even know that. If you knew that, then let me know. But I didn't even know that shit. So when he told me that, I actually started taking a liking to the idea of the new Ninja Theory Devil May Cry 5. I'm still on the fence. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna buy it and, special edition and all this other shit. I probably won't purchase it until I play it. I think that's what's gonna happen. Like, I need more than, because I still don't like the character model. I still don't like it, but I'm just not as, against it as I was when I first saw it. When I first saw it, I was so against it, it wasn't even funny. But now I'm actually interested in the game, whereas, you know, I may rent it, or if I do buy it, I'll get the regular edition. So I get the regular version and, play it. And then if it's a a 5-star game, I'll keep it in my collection. But if it's not, you're gonna hear about it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna unbox it. I'm gonna fucking do a review on it. And it's gonna go from there. But that's what I always do. But I'm just surprised, and I'm glad he brought this to my attention because, I'm surprised at how much I actually see the game is coming along, like how much it's coming along, like, and how much I'm accepting it now, because it just fucking, that new trailer blew my mind. And then if you look at the likes and dislikes, like if you go to the original trailer, like the first trailer, that shit is flooded with dislikes. And if you look at the last trailer, it's not so much, because the game is like actually starting to look beast. I don't know, I honestly don't even know what they're doing. Like, what's the difference from the first trailer and the last trailer? I don't even remember the difference. All I know is that when I looked at the last trailer, I was like, yo, this shit is hot. Like, or in that other trailer when I don't remember the full details, but I think a demon threw like a trailer at him, like an actual fucking trailer, or something had happened, and he like was jumping through the trailer, putting on his clothes in like slow motion and shit, and he jumped out and like started fighting and shit. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like, I think the two main things I don't like about the series, well, not the series, the game that I've seen so far, is every hit seems kind of like a stutter. Like, if you look at it, it's not as fluid as the old DMCs. Like, he would just keep hitting you. It's like every hit is like a, they have to emphasize every hit. I don't really like that, and I still don't like the character model. Like, I don't think I'll ever like the character model. But I mean, it is what it is. Like, cause you go from this Dante to this Dante. I still don't like that aspect. But if I could keep an open mind about Tomb Raider, then I don't see why I can't give DMC a fair shot, because Tomb Raider looks amazing, and it's not getting the same treatment as DMC5 is. Because like Tomb Raider is like, you remember fucking Laura Croft? She was this big boxing chick with fucking huge tits and tight shorts, and she looked all sexy, and people had the naked mods and shit like that, so you could see her tits and all that stuff. But this Laura Croft is more, I wouldn't say conservative, but she's not focused on being sexy. Like, in one of the trailers, she like falls and lands on a fucking, she gets impaled and shit, and then they try to rape her, and like, it's fucking crazy. It's nowhere near the Tomb Raider we know, you know what I'm saying? So, but when I saw the first trailer for that, I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, this is just gonna be sick. I can't wait for it to come out. But when we saw the first trailer for DMC, we were like, ah, this shit is ass. And it's kind of like, that's fucked up. We didn't even give it a chance. So now I'm like, this shit's gonna be cool. Like, I think it's gonna be alright now. But Tomb Raider, I'm still like, yo, Tomb Raider's gonna be fucking sick. I can't wait to play that. Like, easily game of the year. Well, I gotta look at the games that's coming out in 2013 before I say that. But it may be game of the year. It looks innovative. It's completely different. It has like a horror survival type. Like, it just looks so good. Like, it reminds me of Manhunt. Remember Manhunt, right? Manhunt, when they put you in a town full of serial killers and murderers and all that shit, and then you gotta like survive and shit like that. That's kind of what it reminds me of, except that it's Tomb Raider and it's a lot better and it's not as one-dimensional, But it doesn't have those crazy kills. But I think that's gonna be sick. I think the new DMC5, I think everybody should give it a shot now. If you don't like it, cool. I'm still on the fence if I'm gonna rent it or buy it, but most likely I'm gonna rent it. We'll see what happens. But as far as my thoughts, it looks like it's actually going to be a good game now. It looks like it's going to be pretty chill. So, I mean, I hope they take out that stuttering shit after every hit. Like, go back and look at the gameplay. If you look at DMC4 and then look at DMC5, DMC4 you just got hit. You was just getting slapped up and shit. But in DMC5, it's like a stutter after every hit. And I don't like that shit. It bothers me. But those are things that you can easily get over, you know what I'm saying? Like if the game is good, the story is good, everything else is good. Those are a couple things like the character model. You know, my gripes with the game, those are things you can get over, you know what I'm saying? So I mean if I can get over playing Raiden for the rest of Metal Gear 2, I don't see why I can't get over this nigga, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just my thoughts. Leave a video response, like, dislike, comment, whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'll hit you guys up in the next video. Deuce, deuce, nigga.